There's a lake at the bottom of the ocean that scientists still don't fully understand. It sits inside the sea, but it never mixes with it. Whales that live right next to it refuse to swim over it. Fish that get too close don't come back. And the strangest part? From above, it looks completely harmless, like a calm, dark mirror resting on the seafloor. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why divers call it the Lake of Death, and why something this quiet might be one of the deadliest places on Earth. Somewhere thousands of feet below the surface, past the point where sunlight disappears, past the crushing pressure that would collapse a submarine, in water so cold it feels like another planet. There's a place that shouldn't exist, a lake inside the sea. Scientists call it a brine pool, but the divers and researchers who've actually seen it up close gave it a much darker name. From above, it looks almost peaceful, smooth, dark, undisturbed. But that stillness is the first warning sign. This brine is several times saltier than the ocean surrounding it, which makes it denser. So dense it sinks and pools instead of blending in, creating an invisible wall between two completely different worlds, stacked one on top of the other. And this lake has something even stranger, a shoreline, an actual coastline underwater, where the dense brine meets the open sea. Marine life gathers near that border constantly, but almost nothing crosses it. Even whales that live and hunt nearby are known to change course around it. They never swim over it. They never swim through it. They trace the edge, almost as if some instinct warns them exactly what's waiting below the surface. And that instinct would be right. The water inside is loaded with hydrogen sulfide and methane, saturated with corrosive salt, and almost completely stripped of oxygen. Any creature that swims in doesn't swim back out. Within seconds, muscles seize. Breathing fails. There's no oxygen left to save it. There never was. Researchers have found the bodies of crabs and fish frozen at the pool's edge, perfectly preserved, killed the moment they crossed the line. Here's what makes it even more unsettling. This lake isn't hunting you. It's not chasing anything. It doesn't have to. It simply waits silent, patient, invisible for anything careless enough to wander too close. And yet, impossibly, life still exists at its very edges. Strange tube worms and colonies of mussels cling to the rim, feeding off the same toxic chemicals that make this place lethal to almost everything else thriving in the one place on Earth built to kill. That's the paradox of the Lake of Death. It looks like nothing. A calm, dark mirror resting quietly on the ocean floor. But at its center is a true dead zone, one of the most silently dangerous places on the entire planet. It won't come looking for you. But if you go looking for it, you won't see daylight again. If this place messed with your head a little, drop a comment and tell me. Would you ever dive near something like this? And if you want more places on Earth that sound fake but are terrifyingly real, hit subscribe, because this is just the beginning.